book an appointment. Looking to get new tires? We got you covered for that too. Need a quick shine? Stop by our auto wash, conveniently located next door. Open Monday through Saturday. Shell Rapid Lube has you covered for all your automotive needs. And remember, no appointment needed for oil changes. Shell Rapid Lube, located at 2307 Bridge Avenue in Albert Lea.
All right, let's see if we can hear you now. We are live here now, finally. Sorry if I cut Charlie off there. I don't believe I did.
Nope, you didn't.
Nope, there's Brian Ball. We're up, set, ready to go. Hey, just to let you guys know what just happened here if you're just joining us here on the air. We also have this on our Boxcast and YouTube channel as well. Albert Lea did kick an onside kick, Brian.
Yep. They got the onside kick and recovered it. And now a pitch back where Kahn dropped the ball and Belle Plaine took them for a big loss.
And that they did. Just making sure everything's up and running here on everything. Like I said, yeah, we had to. We can hear you now. We are live here. I gotta turn the volume off on this. I could take that much. Otherwise, we hear that. Okay. So Albert Lea takes over. We just finished with X's and O's, the Viking coaches show, and so thank you all for tuning in. All right, it is 2nd and 23 here as the Albert Lea Tigers get up. It's going to be a handoff to
Wackles.
Yep, Wackles breaks through the left.
Oh, he almost got to the outside there. Big gain.
Yep, big gain, almost back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be...
Yeah, I think he's past it. I think it's going to be like 3rd and... Well, no, you're right, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 is what they're calling this. It is just Brian Ball and I here tonight, so we're kind of running double duties on the camera here. We're set up in the Albert Lea Tiger fan zone across the field. So here comes Albert Lea up to the line. Tober's under center, going to be in that I formation, and it's going to be a pass as he looks to go deep. Nothing open there. Looks to Rivera on the side. Asks for a block from Rivera. He's going to get up there.
Boy, he's really close, Dave. I think Albert Lea will go for this on 4th down.
I think they will, too. It's going to be 4th and 1 or 4th and 2 is what I'm thinking. I'm going to adjust our mics a little bit here so we can hear a little bit better.
4th and 1, Dave.
4th and 1. I'm going to check on everybody here in just a second. I'm just making sure I'm up and running here as we're going.
I can hear you, Dave.
Tigers are going to go here. It's going to be a 4th and 1. Ron, okay, you want to double check this up here too, Brian? Since
yes, sir.
Kind of your way. Everything looks good there, right?
Yep.
All right, Brian's going to take that. It's going to be handoff.
Right
It's
up the
Wackles. He gets ahead for a gain of probably 4 or 5.
Yeah, at least 5. Just a straight handoff up the middle.
So
and
Tiger first down.
Wackles been running the ball hard ever since Charlie went out. So Charlie Albert Lea's offense misses Charlie. Wackles trying to fill the hole for him, doing a nice job.
And, okay, so it's a Tiger 1st and 10 from, looks like the 33 is what it looks like on our end, out of that I formation. And it's going to be a quick pass up to Teeter. Teeter gets ahead. It's going to be close to another Tiger first down.
Nice little slant that little inside 5-yard slant that Teeter or that quarterback just kind of raises up and tosses it right away. That's worked before and it probably will work again. Teeter making a nice catch and run. First down for Albert Lea.
It does not look like my overlays are up here. We'll get all this stuff going here in just a little bit. We're not going to mess with anything right now as it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 21. Tobers hands it off to Rivera. Rivera breaks through the left side, breaks one tackle, keeps moving through onto the outside. And like I said, people are going to get up. That's what's going to happen here, folks. But we're fine because it's a big game here. That's going to be another first down. It's going to be 1st and goal as they're not even bringing in the rest of the chain gang there.
Yeah, Albert Lea's been able to run the ball just about all year, and it is no different tonight.
So 1st and goal from the 8. And it's going to be out of that I formation. Tobers gets under center. Will be handed off to Wackles. Wackles busts through in for a Tiger touchdown. So the Albert Lea Tigers are going to take an early 6-0 lead here over Belle Plaine. And we'll get through all of our sponsors here and all that stuff here in just a little bit. Like I said, we had to cut out our pregame show, normally brought to you by Studio 22, but That is because, of course, we are a Vikings affiliate, and we had to hear from them first. Didn't get to hear what they were saying. I'm hoping they were saying that who the starter was going to be. Here's the snap and the kick up from Diaz. And that is good. So on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation scoreboard, he's Albert Lee up 7-0 over Belle Plaine here early in the first quarter, brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Of course, Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Find them out in the Skyline Plaza, Would be a nice day today to go sit in a tanning bed.
Yeah, it's not that bad up here. It's a typical October night here in Minnesota. Nice little crisp wind in the air. Good night for football. Those big smacks hurt extra hard when you hit them.
Yeah, it's 51 degrees is what it shows on my phone right now.
Yeah, you really couldn't have asked for a better start for the Tigers. Little trickery, first play of the game. They did an onside kick, and they recovered it. I believe it was Enzer that recovered it. So nice little trickery, and then just drove the ball down. One bad play where Kahn dropped the ball on a pitch, but other than that, it was full steam ahead there for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was that first play really from under scrimmage. And like I said, but the Tigers go down and score right away. So that is good to see. Of course, Belle Plaine, they've been doing what they need to do here at home all season. And another tough match up here against the Albert Lee Tigers. Number 3 is going to bobble that inside the goal line. He comes out. He's going to be stopped with one contact there. Number 20 as well as in there. Number 3. Going to get him down to about the 10-ish.
Yeah, I think they got the ball marked at the 12 right now. So Belle Plaine will take over a first down at their own 12. Nice coverage there for the Tigers.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Belle Plaine Tigers. Of course, a Belle Plaine Tiger team that when people have said Tiger versus Tiger, they're confused. Yes, Belle Plaine is the Tigers as well. So 1st and 10 for Belle Plaine as they're going to go kind of on that single back. Quick pass out to the right side, but met early there by, I believe it's not Todd Earl. By Earl, what did I say?
Peyton Earl.
Peyton Earl.
Yeah.
Peyton Earl with that stop.
I don't think Todd can run that fast anymore.
No, they're going to get a gain of maybe it looks like about 4.
Up to the line right away, too.
Yep, so 2nd and 6 maybe. Yep, it is 2nd and 6. They're going to have that single back man in formation, runs up the middle before he's met by a bunch of white jerseys there. Going to hold him shy of the first down.
Yeah, it'll be about 3rd and 2, Dave. Maybe 3rd and 1.5. It's pretty close. They're lining up quick again.
So, yep, and man in motion is number 14, and there we're going to see some flags. And,
I didn't see if anybody moved on Belle Plaine or if it was the Tigers in the neutral zone.
Yeah, must be in the neutral zone, and I think they're calling.
Yep, offsides on Albert
Sam
Lee.
McGill, and McGill looks over to the ref because I think he was questioning if he was in there or not. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now for Belle Plaine. So their first down here. They're going to set up 2 to the left. I believe none to the right. No, there was 1 to the right. Kind of tough for us to see here, but it's going to be ran inside the middle. And shortly after maybe a yard. Now I'm giving him more than a yard according to the way he's moving here.
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't think he made that much.
I didn't either, but that is what it is.
So 2nd and 8.
So Belle Plaine comes up to the line. Single back formation, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And trying to maybe draw offside. It's going to be a quick handoff and going to be met there in the middle. Looks like Mastecco was there as well as Earl.
Yeah, nice.
And McGill.
They converged on him pretty quick. He might have gained 2 yards. Yeah, I think they're giving him 3rd and 5 now.
So 3rd and 5 here as the stands will start to shake. You might notice the camera shake a little bit. As we are in with the bleacher creatures here, the crazies as Dunn calls them. And man in motion, going to be another, actually it was a fake handoff. Going to be a short pass to number 11, and that's going to be a gain of about 15.
Yeah, Tigers thought they were going to run out of that formation, and quarterback faked a handoff, and just a quick dump out to the outside to the tight end there. And nice play by Belle Plaine to get a first down.
So let's see here. I'm not hearing you on the stream. I'm going to double check here because it was just working here. Our luck, the radio disconnected. Quick pass in and out of the
Incomplete,
hands.
Yep.
Where it says we're connected there. Let's double check a couple things here. And let's see here. Just did a couple things here. We'll see if Ron can hear us. I heard us on the stream originally, Ron, so I'm not sure why we lost to the stream. For those of you maybe watching Boxcast, if you can let us know. Maybe we'll have to adjust our volume a little bit here. You can do that as well.
2nd and 10 here, Dave, for Belle Plaine. Tigers need to figure out the passing game for Belle Plaine a little bit.
And that's going to be a couple of Tigers in there. Looks like 33 and 44.
It was Earl again. Oh, no, it was Shuey, I believe. No, it was Earl. Peyton Earl's having a big game here. I believe he's already got four tackles already.
So here we go.
3rd and 10 here. See if the Tigers can get off the field on 3rd down.
And they're going to drop back. He's going to get pressured.
Well, he's got a wide open field.
Yeah, wide open. He's going to go down and in the hands, completed to number 14.
Yeah, that was kind of a rough play there. McGill and Teeter and another player, I couldn't pick up a number, were in on the quarterback. He reversed course. The Tiger player went to tackle him and was held, which wasn't called, but long completion to pick up a first down.
So it's going to be
picked off for the Tigers.
I believe that's going to be Shuey. And they're going to run it all the way back for a Tiger touchdown. So Boxcast is coming in good. But we're not getting anything here back from our studio.
Showdown!
So let's just try to get this redone here again. I love technology when it works, but when it doesn't want to work.
Yeah, Belle Plaine, they dropped back to pass, and actually quarterback hit the receiver in the back. The ball popped up. Shuey grabbed it and ran it in. Good break for the Tigers. Here's Diaz for the extra point, and then it's good. Tigers take a 14-0 lead here with just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
We've never lost when we started a game 14-0.
That's true. We never have. We'll get that on here in just a second. Like I said, I know people are hearing us there on Boxcast. It looks like we are maybe communicating through. Let's see if that stream is working. I reconnected again. Now let's go back into the Boxcast. Let me get into all these screens here. On air. Like I said, we were working, then we disconnected. That seems to be the standard thing that happens here. But it's going to be new downs. They're going to take over. It's going to be
Tigers will be kicking off here.
They got the extra point?
Yes, the extra point was good. I was doing play-by-play in case you weren't listening.
Nope, and you got the camera there for a second. Let's see now if we're back up on the air. So Boxcast, the good radio's on. You're on YouTube, audio, no audio on air. But we should, Caldy says we're back on the radio again. Let's see if we can hold off without cutting out again. That's the nice thing with the internet sometimes is he wants to cut out, but that's going to be kicked to about the 20. Number 23 is going to break through and get tackled just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, short kick there by Diaz, and Tigers covered it well.
Okay, so now we're on the stream. It looks like we're back up and running again, everybody, so we appreciate that. It's the ghosts of, I don't know. we had everything up and running, and then it kicked out, but now we're back. Maybe it's just too cold. Maybe it doesn't want to work. We got about 90% on our battery pack. We got that kind of bundled up, so to make sure that it stays nice and warm. But with that, Belle Plaine's going to come to the line here. Once again, thank you, our listeners that have found their way here again. And for those of you on the Boxcast app or also on our YouTube channel, it's going to be Belle Plaine gets up to the line. They have the single back formation going to be handed off. And ahead for 2, Brian?
Yeah, 1.5 about, yeah. Not quite 2. Tigers are sniffing out the run a lot better in the second series for Belle Plaine.
So 2nd and 8. I appreciate everybody letting me know when we're having some issues there. Going to be a quick pass to 14 in the outside. Met right away by Shuey, but he's going to stop him before Big Sam McGill comes in and finishes that tackle. It's going to be for a loss.
Yeah, Shuey slowed him down and couldn't quite wrap him up, but Big Sam McGill was right there.
And I don't know how Shuey even has any air left in him after that pick 6. So while we had kind of lost the internet for a second there, Shuey was a pick 6 from like the 20-yard line of Belle Plaine.
Yeah, about the 20, maybe the 22. From the Tigers.
From the Tigers,
yeah.
So an 80-yard pick 6.
Yep.
So 3rd and 10, going to be a fake handoff.
And he's sacked.
Peyton Earl sacks, the ball is out. I don't know if they're saying the ball's down or not.
No, Albert Lee recovered the ball. He picked it up.
Okay.
And ran it ahead and was tackled.
Yeah, so originally they were saying that maybe it looked like he was down, but not. Big sack from Peyton Earl will set up some really good coverage here for the Albert Lee Tigers.
Yeah, the quarterback for Belle Plaine, he really felt that one. He got hit pretty good.
Brian's looking at his notes here to see all of that. So it's 1st and 10 for Albert Lee. How are we sitting there, Brian?
Yep,
good there?
we're good.
And it's a ball on the 15-yard line. I'll say it again after we get up here. It's going to be handed off. This time it's going to be to, I believe that is Gross. And it is.
Yep.
Handed off to Gross. He's not going to get anywhere. Actually, probably maybe a yard.
Yeah, gain a yard about. Rivera's spending a minute on the sideline here, getting a breather. So Gross went in to carry that ball.
So we're going to come back up into that I formation. This time looks like they're going to go 2 to the left. It's going to be Kahn and Yost on the far left. The one on the right side, that I formation. Dobers will take the snap, and he's going to get a nice couple blocks there. Going to pass it over, and it's into the hands of Kahn. Kahn breaks 1 tackle. Can't break 2 as he's still trying to move forward, and it's going to be a gain.
He's going to be awful close to that first down. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3, roughly.
Yeah, so they're showing 3rd and 2, so a nice little gain there. Of course, we're up in the stands, so you're going to hear a lot of sound up here today.
And a lot of people standing in front of your camera.
And that will happen, and that's just fine. People here from all over the United States, we can say that.
Oh, there you go.
As that's going to be handed off. Actually, It looks like he's going to keep it. He breaks through 1 tackle and breaks another into the end zone.
And
it's a running touchdown by Tegan Tobers. So Albert Lee going to take a 20-0 lead here early in the first quarter. Brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Once again, you're listening here to Power 96 live coverage of Tiger football. Technically, Tiger versus Tiger football up in Belle Plaine.
There you go.
From the Americana Insurance press box.
Tigers totally in control of this game right now, Dave.
Diaz lines up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. So on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation scoreboard, it has Albert Lee up 21-0 over Belle Plaine. And it's 2:09 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, all Albert Lee early. The big pick 6, of course, from Shuey, and Albert Lee just running the ball down their throats right now.
And I talked to Coach Dunn a little bit beforehand, and he said the guys were ready to go. I asked him how his lutefisk was, and he said he had about 4 pieces. So I said, that's good.
Well, that's 4 more than I've eaten in my life. Not a fan.
Well, sometimes you got to try some new things there, Brian, in your life, and lutefisk is one of those where it's good stuff. So Diaz is going to kick off from the 40. Just kind of looking out here. That's going to be kicked to about the... Oh, and it went off of a Belle Plaine player as he muffed it a little bit, and he had to come back out from the end zone, and he's going to get to about, is that the 8-ish?
Yeah, right around there. Yeah, that's the second kickoff. They've kind of bobbled a little bit, costing them some valuable yardage on the returns.
And, of course, he couldn't just let it go into the end zone because he had touched it.
Well, and even if he hasn't touched it, it's a live ball after 10 yards. So,
even if it goes in?
It's a live ball after 10 yards.
Oh, that's something I just learned. Unless it goes out.
It's just like in the pros, Dave.
I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
I thought if it went into the landing zone now. They had something new with that whole landing zone and whatever, so... All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10 for Belle Plaine as they get up. They're going to go out of the shotgun formation, single back. They're going to go ahead and fake the handoff, throws it to number 17. Going to be close to the first down, Brian.
Yep. Yeah, a nice little pass up in the flat to their wide receiver. Tigers got to recognize the passing a little earlier. He had a very nice play fake and curled back, did a waggle, it's called, for the quarterback to run around and throw the ball back.
So 1st and 10, they did get enough for the first down there. Belle Plaine out of the shotgun, kind of doing a dual back, but he's going to go ahead and run up through the left side, break a couple of tackles, and it's close to the, looks like they're going to give him a first down, so a couple quick first downs for Belle Plaine here, and they're kind of coming on that, it'll be their left side, so on our right side you have Teeter. And they're doing some good blocking there to kind of keep him at bay on that right side for the Tiger defense. This time we're going to see Kahn over here covering a little bit different on this right side, man in motion. Once again out of that, kind of like that I formation, hand it off, and going to be stopped after a couple of yards. I believe that is Yost is going to get credited with the tackle, I believe.
I think he got about 4 yards there on that carry, yeah.
Yeah. So 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Belle Plaine running up-tempo offense, no huddle. Takes a lot out of you for the whole game here. Being the last game of the year, I'm sure that they are in shape.
Yeah, and that's going to be a fake handoff, and quarterback goes. Wackles just about gets him, but he's going to get ahead for a gain of maybe 1 or 2 before he's brought down by Sam McGill. So 3rd and 4-ish, I'm thinking.
The young man for Belle Plaine, the quarterback, he kind of getting the crap beat out of him right now. If it's not if they're not rushing the quarterback, he's running the ball and he's taking a lot of big hits. End of the quarter's coming up.
So they're going to let this run down. Of course, first quarter has been brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. On your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, it has your Albert Lee Tigers up 21-0 over the Belle Plaine Tigers. This is Power 96 live coverage of Tiger football from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Oh, I had the hiccups. Let's have a quick word from a sponsor.
Okay.
Sponsor, so I quit hiccuping.
Hey, have you heard this one? Why did the farmer cross the road? Well, to get to the crop on the other side. All right, that's pretty corny. But harvest means hard work and long hours for our farmers, and the A-Team at Americana Insurance wants to say, take care of yourselves. And the rest of us can help keep it safe with a little extra patience, especially out on the roads. Farming is big in our community, and this is the busiest time of year, so give a farmer a break this harvest. A friendly reminder from your friends at Americana Insurance. We're the A-Team. AmericanaInsurance.com.
And back here again from Belle Plaine, Minnesota. Still got the hiccups as it's a Tiger-on-Tiger game here. And Albert Lee, early in that first quarter, taking a 21-0 lead. Second quarter is brought to you by... I'm hiccuping. I do apologize again. Second quarter is brought to you by Dawson Limousine. Watch the camera here now, Brian.
Yeah, I'm sorry to chuckle, but only the worst time to have hiccups.
And they're going to take that quick pass to the left side. Going to be close to the first down, but from what I can tell, they're still short.
Yeah, they're still short. No, Jeter, I thought he intercepted the ball. He jumped up, went under his arms, actually turned around and tackled the ball carrier.
4th down and 1. Belle Plaine is going for it. Now we're going to have a pet penalty. It's deep in the backfield, so it should be.
It's motion, yes, on Belle Plaine. That'll mark them back 5 yards, and I would guess they'll probably punt on that.
So now they'll be at 4th and 6.
I think their punter is coming out on the field.
As you can hear the crazies, which of course is what Coach Dunn wanted here tonight, and that's what it is. And a little side note, Tony Tobers, he had to make sure that we knew that the Albert Lee Tigers had not lost this year when going up 14-0.
Oh, it looks like we got another motion penalty on Belle Plaine here. Yes, sir. That's 5 more yards back.
Yep. So now it'll be 4th and 11. Of course, this is one of the fun things about being in with the crazies, Brian. You hear everything. And now a kick going to be kind of a low kick. Actually gets out of bounds.
No, it just squibbed down. Didn't go out of bounds.
No, I thought it hit the 50 mark on that other side, but we have another flag.
Get another one, you guys. Let's go.
This one's going to be interesting. Yep, he's bringing them back.
So however it went out, it hit the that 50-yard line, that placard there in the thing. It hit that.
Okay.
So I seen that move.
I believe you. The referee has called a penalty, so we're going to see what they decide the penalty is. The head referee was calling them back, calling the Belle Plaine team back.
So it looks like it's
against Albert Lee.
Against the Tigers. But it should be after the kick, I would assume.
Holding on the return, so be 10 yards where the ball stopped at the 45, so 10 yards back from that. Or it will be at the 45.
So Albert Lee is going to take over.
Well, it should be the penalty marked off from there, but they didn't mark off the penalty from there, so interesting.
Well, if they're saying it was up.
That's where the ball stopped, is right there at the 45, and Belle Plaine touched it down.
Not quite sure, but here we go. Brian, you got that there?
Sure.
Cameraman Brian. Here we go, 1st and 10 for Albert Lee. As Tober's out of the I formation, he'll hand it off to Rivera. Rivera goes ahead maybe a yard before he stopped.
Yeah, he got yanked back pretty good there.
He did.
Not a lot to that kid, but he sure does run fast.
Of course, I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson here. Alongside of me is Mr. Brian Ball, B-Ball on the call. Caldy couldn't make the trip with us tonight, but he is listening, so I appreciate that, Caldy.
Hi, Caldy.
Kind of semi-producing from home, him and Ron. So, of course, they're in Albert Lee if anything were to go wrong, so that's good. Tober's again out of that I formation from under center. He's going to hand it off. It's going to actually be a fake. It's going to be a pitch back to Rivera, but Rivera's going to get hit from actually
kind of a late hit there, but they are not going to call it.
I mean, he was down before then that player came in.
That was kind of a blown-up play from the beginning there a little bit. Tobers wanted to throw it a little earlier and couldn't really do it. Rivera got a little bit in front of him, I think, so he had to kind of wait till Rivera backed up. But that brings up 3rd down and 13 from the Tiger 42.
Where are we at here? Okay, so 3rd and 13. I don't have it updated on the box cast. I apologize. It's going to be a pass. It's deep pass.
Con, and he's caught it.
It's in the hands and held in for a Tiger first down. Brian's adding up how
about a 31, 32-yard catch there by Con. Tolbert just basically launched it up in the air, and he's a big, tall kid and can jump. So it was a good play there for the Tigers.
So 1st and 10 for Albert Lee. I'll try to get in here a little bit. And so it's actually from the 31. Tober's under center. He's going to make a quick pass over to Shuey. Shuey's going to take that. He's going to break through to the left. Get past one. He's going to be out of bounds, close to the first down marker. Depending on where they're going to call him out here at. But,
it's 2nd and 1, I believe. Yep. 2nd and 1.5, maybe 2. They're calling it 2nd and 2, but it's not a full 2. So Albert Lee comes up to the line here.
Once again here from your Power 96 Americana Insurance Press Box, Albert Lee leading 21-0 here early in the second. Going to be handoff there out of that I formation. Goes up the middle is Wackles. And
he get about a yard and a half, maybe?
Closer to the first down, but not quite a first down.
It looks like it's about 3rd and a foot, maybe.
So here we go, 3rd and 1 from the 23. They're still saying 3rd and 2, but
here's where
there's 3rd and 1.
I would just like see a push here from Tolbert.
Push?
Right, yeah, well, they don't do that. Just run it right up the middle to get the half yard.
Belle Plaine looks to be moving up, and he just takes it. He actually breaks through, and he's going to get more than enough for the first down. Probably a gain of 4 or 5.
The Belle Plaine formation, there was a big hole there on the left side, and I think when he goes up, it's pick a side. You want to go left, you want to go right, and he just scooted left, went right past the guard in center, and the Belle Plaine player came to tackle him, and he ran him right over, and then there's nobody there. So then the safety has to come up, make a play, and good play there by Tolbers.
And, of course, it is a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. So let's see what we can hear from them here. If I can get to it. My fingers are kind of cold. Here we go. Let's hear what the CVB has to say.
Hey, it's Conrad from the CVB, and I've got a bone to pick with you. Octoberween is creeping up, October 23rd through the 26th at the Freeborn County Fairgrounds, but we're short on volunteers, so don't ghost us. Join the crew and be part of the fun. Sign up now at octoberween.com.
So thank you there, Conrad and the CVB. So it is 1st and 10 for Albert Lee from the 15-yard line here. Still second quarter brought to you by Dawson Limousine, Tober's under center. Now we're going to have a motion penalty, I believe, on the Tigers.
Yep, that's going to back them up 5. Yeah, Tegan on that 3rd down, he had a nice little run, and like I said, he ran right over the top. You think of quarterbacks as small and frail, and Tegan's anything but that. He built like a running back.
Yes.
Can run with power and also has some decent speed to him, too.
So it'll be 1st and 15 now. As in that I formation, you have Tobers, of course, at quarterback. And then you have Wackles behind him and Rivera directly behind Wackles. And it's going to go to Rivera. Rivera breaks through the left. He's got a nice block there up front from Wackles. Going to be out of bounds. Ball will be kicked out. Kind of tough to see here.
It looks like he'll pick up probably about the penalty yardage, I think. No.
Everybody kind of dropped their sticks.
Nobody moves.
Now they're saying that he didn't really, maybe a yard.
Yeah, maybe he got a yard on that. It looked like he was further up the field than that.
I thought it was too, Brian, but that's one thing that we've always noticed. We don't know for sure.
Good on angles.
1 yard, so 2nd and 14. And Tobers, he takes it. He's going to go ahead and he's going to look to his right. He's getting chased down.
He's got to get rid of it.
And he throws it, and it's actually caught.
Caught by Teeter. Boy, I don't know where he's at, though, on the field.
It's going to be...
About the 15, he caught it.
Tell, it is going to get back to a little bit in front of the original line of scrimmage. So
it'll
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 for Albert Lee, yep.
So a 5-yard pickup there.
Tegan scrambling right, extend the play, and took every last second to find an open receiver.
That he did. Actually almost got pulled down from behind, but he was able to get up with that and seen Teeter open for a completion. So 3rd and 9 from Belle Plaine's 14. Albert Lee under center here as Tobers takes the snap. It can be a fake handoff and kind of a blown-up play.
Yeah. They blitzed on that play.
Yeah.
That's the safety that tackled him there on that. Couldn't account for everybody on the blocking scheme.
And I think we're going to see a field goal attempt here as Rivera looked over towards Coach Dunn, and he called for the kicking team. So we're going to see a
40-yarder.
Okay. Of course, a little bit cooler than what you normally want to be kicking that ball, but hopefully they got some kind of ball warmer there on the side to keep it from the chill. And the snap is good, and the kick is actually blocked. And it was actually touched for a second by a Belle Plaine defender, but they did get back on the ball.
Kind of a lucky break. I mean, obviously you wanted to make the field goal, but the block, the ball went straight backwards instead of towards the Albert-Lea team. So Belle Plaine taking over at about their 15? Oh, no, 12. About the 12.
And I don't know, is that the first field goal we've seen?
Like PAT or field goal?
Well, we know we missed the one. The one was blocked a few games back.
But, yeah.
But all in all, good kicking season so far for these Tigers.
The trajectory's got to be a little lower on the field goals because of the distance, and Belle Plaine just got their arms up and made a play.
So 1st and 10 for Belle Plaine. And looks like they're going to go ahead and do a quick reversal. And what they did is on the reversal, they didn't get it into the hands of the running back, and it actually bobbled through, and I believe
Sam McGill.
Yeah, Sam McGill is going to come away with that, and it is going to be Albert Lee football. 1st and
about the 2, I believe.
I think that's what they're calling it, actually, Brian. I think it's 1st and 2.
No, 1st and goal at the 2.
1st and goal from the 2.
Yeah, I don't really understand that whole play.
Greg's looking at me. You know what I meant. I got to say 1st and 2 on this thing, but because it doesn't have a goal.
So here, once again, it's 1st and goal from the 2. I'd like to just see Tegan snake up the side in that left-handed gap there.
Everybody's standing up here. He's actually going to hand it off to Gross.
Gross
breaks through in for another Tiger touchdown. Gross able to slither his way through there. And, that's one thing we talked about a little bit on Tiger Sports Saturday the other day is, really Dylan Gross had a really good game last week for the Tigers. Comes out tonight. He's going to get a touchdown there. And Tigers take a 27-0 lead here in the Dawson Limousine second quarter. Kick is up and good for Rivera. So on your Baby of Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, it has your Albert Lee Tigers 28, Belle Plaine Tigers 0. Once again, we got 6:43 to go here in the Dawson Limousine second quarter. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger football in Belle Plaine from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Yeah, really nice play there by Albert Lee. Huge shout out to Devin Distad. The hole on that side was huge. Gross kind of braced himself for the hit, and the hit never came because Distad had flattened his guy. So good blocking by the line, which is pretty evident when you're running the ball well.
And, looking back, this is the rock'em sock'em football that Dunn likes to play, and that's for sure he's doing it here tonight.
I think if Coach Dunn could never throw the ball, he'd be the happiest man on earth.
He likes to.
He's old school.
Yeah. As he's always said, we're a blue-collar team from a blue-collar town, and rock'em sock'em football is what we play. So the kickoff here from Diaz is going to be inside of the 20. We are gonna see a flag. It looks like a holding call is going to possibly be called. They do get it up to about the 30, but we're going to see.
This will come back. Yep.
The cheerleaders calling out the Spirit chant. The crowd is getting into it.
So that'll put the ball back to about the 20.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like they're marking it there. So Belle Plaine going to take over. Turn you down a little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit hot there on your mic.
A little bit.
Your headset.
Yeah.
Belle Plaine will take over here, 1st and 10 from the 20. Belle Plaine's going to run out of that single back formation. We'll run it through the left side.
Gain of about 3.
That's what I'm trying to see
Oh,
here
no,
where
they're
they're
showing
marking
a
it.
gain of 5. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't think that was that much. He was kind of contacted right away and brought down not that far after. So
2nd and 5. Belle Plaine gets up to the line here. Of course, Belle Plaine wearing their home reds, and Albert Lee in their all whites. Going to be handoff onto the right side. He breaks one tackle. We'll kind of dive forward. Tough to say here, Brian. It's going to be close to the first down, but I don't think he got there.
No, it's going to be 3rd and about 1, it looks like. Yeah, Noah had him lined up, and running back made a nice a little cut to the inside. Noah grasping air on that one, but kept him inside, which is always the point.
3rd and 1 here. As you can hear, it's getting a little loud here in the stands. Man in motion for Belle Plaine, going to be handed off. Will go on the inside. He's going to find one hole, but get upended. I believe that
he will pick up the first down
see
there.
Who was there, and that would be Wackles with the tackle, from what I could tell. Looks like Wackles doing one of his wrestling moves.
Yeah, that looked like a double leg takedown there.
Oh, yeah, he lifted him right up like he was going for that takedown.
I should ask Phil if he hooked both legs.
You should have. Phil somewhere running around here. Oh, yeah, down over there he is. All right, so 1st and 10 for Belle Plaine from the 32. Man in motion is number 14, and they're going to go ahead and hand it off. He is going to find a hole on that left side. He's going to get up to close to a first down. I thought I
that was a big gain there.
It was just football.
That right side of the Belle Plaine line's opening up some big holes there. I believe he needs to make adjustments here. I see Teeters coming out.
And of course, they watch film too, and I'm kind of looking to see how our ends are getting in there. And
Herdalo is taking his spot there on that
what Herdalo
defensive
can do
end.
here. Change it up a little bit for the Tigers. And different look, and it is pushed back as he is drugged back behind.
Sam McGill.
Yeah, by McGill. He looks like his first contact, there with Herdalo and Earl. Wackles, they're all in there, but nice push on that their left side, so it'd be on Belle Plaine's right side to give them a loss. So it's 3rd and 4, so 2-yard loss. So ball on the 39, 3 minutes, 36 seconds to go here in the Dawson Limousine second quarter. Out of the shotgun comes Belle Plaine. Single man in the backfield. It was kind of a design play there. They should have had him back a little bit further. They're still going to get credited with a sack.
He's going to get, it's like a 3-yard loss there.
It looked like just maybe a blown-up play. The quarterback went to toss it behind him.
And nobody was there.
Yeah, and kind of went through the right side. Looks like a couple of Tigers should have had that there, but it's going to be 4th and 7, and Belle Plaine will punt. Back deep, I believe it's 33, so I believe Gross and Boss.
High punt there. The Tigers let it bounce.
Enzer, I should say.
And it'll be out of bounds.
And coming, so Devin Gross with a block, and he's got the Albert Lee fans fired up. Come across, laid a nice shoulder block there.
Football's a contact sport, Dave. You got to be looking all the time.
First and 10 for Albert Lee. 2:41 to go here in the Dawson Limousine second quarter. Of course, on your Americana Insurance Press Box, this is Power 86 live coverage of Tiger football. Of course, 28-0. Albert Lee leading. We're going to see Tobers go under center here. And a quick pass out to the right side. Not sure to who it was. Looks like it's to Kahn. Kahn breaks through one tackle, but going to get back to about line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1.
Yeah, maybe a foot is all. It wasn't very much.
Yeah, host of Tigers on that.
Belle Plaine Tigers.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. Yeah. I heard
It'll take you a little bit.
I heard a bunch of Tigers. How we sitting here for that angle there? Looks good.
Is a bunch of Tigers a flock or herd?
I don't know on that one. Okay, Google, what is out of the I formation? Tobers lines up under center. Drops back deep for a pass.
Setting up a screen there.
Screen to
inside
Wackles.
to Wackles. He's breaking outside. Ooh.
He's going to get close to the first down depending on where they mark him.
He will get the first down on that. It's past the 45 there. Nice execution on that play. The line let in 2 of their rushers. That's just what you want to do. And Tolbers just chucked it right over the top of them, right into Brecken Wackles' hand, and made a nice cut and run.
So first and 10 for Albert Lee. Minute 48 and counting here. The Dawson Limousine second quarter. Tobers under center in that I formation. One to the left, one to the right. He's going to hand that off to Rivera, but Rivera's going to get tackled in the back. 2. Yeah. So, second and...
Albert Lee's calling timeout.
So another timeout brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, where they invite you to take a quick timeout and go to explorealbertlee.com. And on that timeout, I'm just looking through here. Another nice crowd up here in Belle Plaine, Brian. That's one thing we had talked a little bit earlier. We had stopped to grab a quick bite to eat, and we seen Mr. Greg Moen. He sat with us while we had our burgers, and he too made the trip, and he asked how a couple weeks ago and with that Worthington, actually more than a couple weeks ago now, but the Worthington, when they had that bus, and of course there was 50 some in that, but people still drove separate too, because it's fun to get out here and cheer on this team.
Yeah, they're a fun team to watch. I mean, obviously, the runs and the tonight, the really good defensive plays, and also the throwing. And, the kids play hard for each other, and they never get introduced, by themselves. They always introduce as a team. And so everybody wants to do good, play hard for each other.
So per Google, a.k.a. Mr. Ron Hunter, it is a pride of Tigers.
Oh.
So,
interesting.
Second and actually 12. I didn't mark that down, but it's going to be a run.
Wackles.
He's finding a huge hole on that left side. He's breaking through to the right, finds another hole. Now he's just going to go out of bounds, but a huge run. Probably another 20-ish yard run.
Yeah, about a 28-yard run there. Just a simple handoff, and he kind of weaved his way through the defense there. Belle Plaine started going to the left, cut back to the center, and cut way to the right, and made a nice play. Nice run.
First and 10 for Albert Lee.
We don't have Mr. Mark Calder on here to do our stats, but my guess is that
he might be doing them from home. Well,
Afton Brecken has got to be close to 100 now.
First and 10 from the 28 here. Minute 17 to go in the Dawson Limousine second quarter out of that I formation. Tobers drops back for a pass. He's going to go ahead and keep it. He's going to run to that right side. Gets a nice block by Teeter. Keeps running. He is close to the goal.
Yeah, he's at the 5, though, Dave. I know it's hard to judge that angle down there. Nice run there by Teagan. 20-yard run down at the 5.
So first and goal, or first and 5, depending on how you're looking at this.
1 minute to go.
1 minute to go here. Tobers will go ahead and he'll hand off to Rivera. Rivera tries to break through. He's going to get wrapped up right after first contact there. And
Albert Lee will call a second timeout here.
Another timeout brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'll tell you what, Brian, it's this has been a very quick game so far. We're we're almost through the first half, and it's not even 8 o'clock yet.
Well, that's good because Brian has to work tomorrow morning.
That is good. Like a lot of people do. Plus, a bit chilly out here. I don't know what it is at now. Let me see what my
It's
phone
like
is
12
saying
right
here.
now, I think. Starting to snow a little bit.
No, it is not.
Ice growing on the stands. I don't know. No, it's actually a very nice October night.
Bring you down just a tad, me up tad. Kind of tough to see the angle there. I had you a little hot. That's probably why you were hearing a little bit of more. So we'll see how that sounds. Thank you
love
again.
nothing than the sound of my own voice, Dave. You know that.
There
my wife
is
will
that.
tell you that one.
You don't miss much there. Okay, so 2nd and 4 here for the second, technically in goal, but 2nd and 4 is just a yard was gained there by Rivera. I'll try to zoom in here a little bit.
You got 46 seconds left to go in the first half, too.
And it looks like Tober's going to be out of the shotgun. He's going to break through to his left, throw it
And
right
he's
up the
wide
middle.
open. Oh, he dropped it.
And that was to Brown, I believe.
Yes, that was.
And good coverage by Belle Plaine there.
Yeah, he was open and it hit him in the hands, and the Belle Plaine defender kind of hit him on the elbow and caused him to lose the ball. So 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 4. 41 seconds to go here. And, Ryan, you're adjusting your...
Well, I got wires and stuff sticking out all over.
Of course, we're sitting next to Ma and Pa Yost, and they had a nice idea of putting up their blankets on this fence.
To stop the wind.
You did. Oh, you got yours up still, too. It's helping a little bit.
It helps tremendously.
So once again, out of the I formation, Tobers will take the snap, and he's going to go ahead and quick pass. And going to get blocked. It was intended for Kahn. So 37 seconds to go, 4th and 4. Do you go for it here or you just get the points?
You pretty much have dominated this game from the get-go. I would guess they're probably going to take the field goal, but your guess is as good as mine.
I don't. They're huddling up. So
Yep,
it looks like they're going to go for it.
They will be going for it.
On 4th down and 4 yards to go out of that I formation, it looks like Brown Yost to the right and Kahn to the left. And it's going to be...
Teeter, or no, is that Wacholtz?
Was that a quick pass?
No, it was just the inside handoff.
Inside handoff, so touchdown Tigers to Wacholtz. It was so fast I didn't even see what happened. I was watching him on the inside.
I think the Tigers would have been, if he would have been stopped and tackled, they would have been content because, with such little time, Belle Plaine's not going to do anything. So Diaz with the extra point attempt here.
So Albert Lee's lining up. Here's the snap. The hold and the kick.
It's good.
It's good. So on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, it sees your Albert Lee Tigers up 35-0 against the Belle Plaine Tigers. So all Albert Lee this first half. We got 33 seconds to go here, Brian.
Tigers really taking them to the woodshed.
And Tigers
today.
are going to get the ball back, even though they scored for was an onside kick. So a little trickery from Coach Dunn there.
Yep, they will get the ball first in the second half. Belle Plaine really doesn't have an answer. Their offense isn't horrible. They've been gaining yards on the Tigers, but defensively they don't really have an answer to our running game. And they kind of held our passing game in check, but they cannot stop our running game right now.
So 33 seconds to go here before we get into we'll go into the halftime show. We'll play all of our ads. We'll go through our sports boosters, all of that stuff here at the halftime. So Diaz is going to kick off here from the Tiger 40. And there goes that squib kick there. I know they worked on it this week. And it's going to be taken back, but a big collision as Mesteco got underneath him. And a huge collision there to hold him to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, the running back for Belle Plaine, he's the starting running back, I believe. He's not the biggest kid, but, boy, he can move. And Mesteco, about the same size, just cut him down at the 35 there. Nice open field tackle.
So Albert Lee playing a little deeper here, it looks like. just because I didn't know I was going to see if they would have taken a knee or not, but they're going to try to run a play. So out of the shotgun, going to hand it off to that running back. He's going to break through to that right side, finds a hole, and he's going to get about a first down, it looks like there, Brian.
Yeah, a nice little run. That run has been open all night. Elberly usually puts as the
15 seconds, clock ticking out of that shotgun again. Once again, they're going to go through. Tiger does meet him in the backfield, but he gets kind of through. He'll be brought down. They're going to say inbounds. They have that number 3. And how much size to him? But he's got some speed. And that is going to be
the end of the half.
The end of the half. So, once again, this was the second quarter brought to you by Dawson Limousine. On your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, it has the Albert Lee Tigers 35, the Belle Plaine Tigers 0. We're going to head into halftime here. Halftime is brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. I'm going to get set up here. Of course, you're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger football here on Power 96. Try to get through some of our ads here, and we'll be right back.
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lee area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you'll experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
Are you looking for a new salon to pamper yourself and get a fresh new look? Look no further than Studio 22 Salon. Our team of talented stylists, Sarah, Kristen, Amelia, and Mary, are here to make you look and feel your best. From haircuts and colors to manicures and pedicures, we offer a full range of services to cater to all of your beauty needs. Visit us at 2211 East Main Street in Albert Lee or call us at 507-377-2249 to book your appointment today. Studio 22 Salon, where beauty meets perfection.
Hey, it's Conrad from the CVB, and I've got a bone to pick with you. Octoberween is creeping up, October 23rd through the 26th at the Freeborn County Fairgrounds, but we're short on volunteers, so don't ghost us. Join the crew and be part of the fun. Sign up now at octoberween.com.
Shop Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door. Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lee.
Hi, this is Mary from the Seed House Garden Center. Be sure to stop in as we continue to liquidate the Garden Center products. October brings deeper discounts on all garden seed, chemicals, pottery, bird feeders, livestock feed, bird seed, and lots of products you might want next spring. The projected close date for the Garden Center is October 31st, so don't wait. Come in today and scare up some great deals. Albert Lee Seed on West Main in Albert Lee.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On the Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Makita knows that pros never settle, and neither do we. With Makita, you get tools that perform at the highest level on every job without compromise. Makita is for the most detailed pros, expertly engineered to deliver precision, job after job. When your work calls for the best, call on Makita. Makita, built to be the best. Available at the Home Depot.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. That means it's time for My Lowe's Rewards members to save big with up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, tools, home essentials, and more. Plus, get free standard shipping. Shop these exclusive member-only savings now through October 15th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Subject to change.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lee location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lee, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi, friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Power 96.7. 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota. Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lee.
It's rivalry weekend at Riverside Arena. The Austin Bruins battle the Minot Minotauros Friday and Saturday night at 7:05 p.m. Saturday, come early for Trunk or Treat night. Bring the kids to trick or treat in the Riverside Arena parking lot from 4:30 to 6 before puck drop. 2 nights, 1 rival, all the intensity you can handle. Tickets at tickets.austinbruins.com.
Hey guys, how's it going? Tony Fadden here, sales manager, Marthaler Honda of Albert Lee. We got a lot going on at Marthaler Honda in the month of September. Still $69.95 oil change special. Bring your vehicle down, get a free winter inspection. Also, right now, $1,000 trade-in credit on any new Honda at our best price. Stop on down, Marthaler Honda, 2114 East Main Street, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
This is Coach Paul Dunn from the Albert Lee Tiger football team. You're listening to Tiger Football on Power 96.
And that's right. You're back here on Power 96. This is the GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT halftime show. We took a little longer to make sure all our bills are paid because it's cold out here and my fingers aren't wanting to work the greatest. But Brian, let's Brian Ball here, of course, B-Ball on the call next to me. Caldy has the night off. I'll just say Caldy gets the night off. Caldy, he said it's 52 degrees in Albert Lee, so a little bit warmer down south.
Well, yeah, it's down south.
But it's 35-0 here as we head into the second half, and it's been all Tigers from the get-go. To start it off, of course, we were a little bit late. They did start the game just a few minutes early, which I had talked to the referee beforehand, because we did have our X's and O's coaches show, of course, Minnesota Vikings. So thank you for sticking around and listening to us here on Power 96, or maybe you're watching the game with us from our website at kqprfm.com, or from our Boxcast app if you have that installed on your TV. Or another great option, of course, is our YouTube channel. Just go ahead and go to your YouTube, search for Power 96, put in Albert Lee behind it, and boom, you're going to be able to watch this game. It may make you subscribe. I'm not sure. I know I'm a subscriber of it, but yeah, a lot of different ways. And you've been able to just watch this Albert Lee Tiger team who kind of come in with a little chip on their shoulder. This is a game that they need to win to start off, because Tuesday comes playoffs, so we should know maybe tomorrow or Friday. I'd say by Friday we should know where the games are going to be held, who they're going to have to face off against. But this was going to be one of those big things, because yet you lose 2 in a row, and to not shabby teams by any means. St. Peter, which Brian, I'll admit, I was wrong. I thought that would be go the other way. I mean, we were in that game
right
all the way through. Same thing with Wasika. Yeah, they were in that game. It didn't go the way of the Tigers.
Yeah, in St. Peter, it was a game we kind of gave them a couple bad turnovers deep in our own territory, and that allowed St. Peter to get points. But that's what good teams do. You screw up, and they give you, they'll take points from you. Tonight, and like you said, chip on your shoulder too. Yeah, nobody wants to lose, and they lost 2 in a row, and I'm thinking they were kind of ornery a little bit, and they're certainly taking it out on the Belle Plaine Tigers. You couldn't ask for a better first half from Tiger football. The only thing that didn't work the greatest was a blocked field goal.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you're up 30, at that point it was 28-0. Okay, I'll take it. But yeah, Tigers running the ball well, passing efficiently. Defense is absolutely dominating at points, and Belle Plaine can't quite get going here.
And the turnover battle has been a big key too. Definitely winning the turnover battles. I'm going to take this quick since we got about a minute to go. Thank our in-game sponsors here for all of Tiger football during our 2025 season here on Power 96. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service, Studio 22, the Alberta Convention and Visitors Bureau, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door, and Gutters by GT. And, of course, Southern Minnesota Branding, which I'm glad we have our Southern Minnesota Branding gear on tonight, Brian. Gee, a bit chilly.
Yeah.
Our sports boosters who will help make sure we get sports out to you here locally on local radio. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, the Alberta Seed House and Garden Center, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Dirk's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Marthaler Honda, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Alpha Orthodontics, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove, Becker Auto Sales on the corner in Hayward, the Alberta Convention and Visitors Bureau, Collins Auto Repair, Thompson Sanitation, Etc. Credit Union, the Overhead Door Company, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, JJ's Hardware in Northwood, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, and Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva. So go ahead and thank all of those sponsors any chance you can. Of course, it's MEA weekend. That's why we're doing a Wednesday night game. So we will not have Tiger Sports Saturday tomorrow, because tomorrow's only Thursday. So we'll have
Don't remind me. What the?
We'll have that on Saturday, and of course our Tiger Sports Saturday sponsors. It's held at Hy-Vee, so of course Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, the Americana Insurance, Pizza Ranch, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, and the Austin Bruins. And, of course, this week, we talked with Coach Dunn a little bit last week. We're going to try to get maybe an interview tomorrow, see if they have heard anything about where they're looking at playing or who they're going to be playing against.
Well, I have a feeling I know where they'll be playing. They should host a game.
Should host a game, which would be the first time in a long time.
Right.
And that's one thing here while it's still a little bit of time here in the GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT halftime show. This has been a remarkable team, Brian. Remarkable season. I know last year you was the last year you being a football dad, and you knew where this team was heading.
Yeah, you could tell. I mean, the skill position players all coming back after being, for most of them, 2-year starters coming back for their senior year to be a third-year starter. Riding the wave of that, you kind of felt like they could be a dangerous team. And they have been, knocking off Fairmont, coming within one kind of a weird fumble against St. Peter. Waseca, the cream of the crop, beat them fair and square, last week. So Albert Lee is taking care of business tonight, definitely. Having a good game so far, leading 35-0 going into the second half.
And been a great season, and we're just the new season starts here on Tuesday. I want to thank you again, Brian, and thank Caldy for joining me for these games. Of course, they're just volunteers. They're just here hanging out with me, having a good time, and hopefully they add a little something to your listening pleasure. Now, I will say this: Mr. Ron Hunter said he is wrong. He apologizes. Not sure if he'll make a formal apology tomorrow or not. But it is not a group of...
It's a Pride of Lions.
It's a Pride of Lions, correct. Tigers are a streak.
Oh, cool. Well, let's run a streak here and get, 4 or 5 games in a row here.
Yes, and that is it. So we're going to head into the third quarter. The third quarter is brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding. Of course, the official clothing provider of Power 96 Sports.
Only the important things go over the air, right, Dave? The Pride of Lions kind of deal?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
We don't do anything with the Lions. Which we'll talk about that on Saturday maybe. It's going to be kicked off, going to be deep. I believe that is to...
Shuey. No.
No, Gross. I believe he breaks through one. He breaks it on the inside. Actually, no, it looks like it's maybe Enzer. I apologize. Is that 3? That is. That should be Enzer there with a nice return from inside the 10. That looked like to almost, what are they marking it here? It's going to be 36-yard line. Yeah, that's Eddie Enzer, number 3. Okay, as the Tiger, I'm just looking to see here. Tigers are going to take over.
There's a holding penalty on the Tigers on the run back, so
okay, so
it's going to be 10 yards from the spot. Yeah, 10 yards from the spot of the hold. So the Tigers will take over at about their 16-yard line.
I'm looking here. Wackles on the sidelines. I was trying to see. I mean, you're going to give some of these starters a little bit of breathing time, maybe a little bit.
Right.
Just trying to see. I do see Tober still in there.
Giving Mistako, I think, time
probably,
a pullback.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So 1st and 10 for the Albert Lee Tigers on the 15. Can be that I formation. And kind of looks like a blown-up play there as they made plenty of room out front. It just never came into fruition. I seen Kahn was running his route up there.
I think the pursuit from the backside there kind of caught up to the running backs for the tackle.
Okay, so it's 2nd and 11 now from the 14. So out of that I formation, you have Mistako there at the behind Tobers, and then Rivera behind him. And that is going to be kind of a keep.
Yeah, there's a run option play there, and Tobers kept it, picking up about 4, I believe.
Tough to see from this little angle here.
Yeah, picking up 5.
Yeah, so it's 3rd and
7.
So 3rd and 7. As once again we're up here in Belle Plaine. Thank you to the Americana Insurance press box for getting this game over the air. Out of that I formation, 2 to the left on the wide side of the field. It's going to be picked up there. Oh, and a quick throw to Teeter as he slips.
I hope he didn't hurt anything.
No, he's up. So Tobers tried cutting through, and so really good coverage from Belle Plaine there.
Yeah, actually, very, very well covered in the back end on the deep threats. Teeter's kind of worked his way out of the back. You know, he's held into block and kind of worked his way out, and Tolbers found him, but just a little bit off.
Yeah, and a little slipperidge here on the actual natural grass, and we're going to have, I believe this is going to be offsides. They're trying to blame Albert Lee. Of course, it is against Albert Lee. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Maybe that's why he moved on. It was on the side away from us, so we couldn't really see, and we're not high enough to see on a correct angle down.
So 4th and, well, now they're saying 4th and 12. 4th and 12 from the 13. Kahn close to the end zone, and he kicks it a nice kick high. Gets to about just inside
46 or so. Yep.
Yeah, this looks like that's where they're going to mark it. So Belle Plaine going to take over.
No return there. That was a high enough kick, and Tigers covered well.
So Belle Plaine will take over on the Tiger 46-yard line.
Well, I tell you, this cold air on these 58-year-old knees don't do so well, Dave.
You know, it's going to be tough for me to get up here when I have to get up. I'm kind of blocked in here with the equipment, and I thought about getting up at halftime and stretching, and I just want to make sure everything's going, but yeah, I could feel it too. 1st and 10 for Belle Plaine, as they'll go ahead and do a quick pass to the outside. Number 21 will break one tackle, breaks another, but he's going to get drugged down by Earl.
The officials missed a block in the back there on Enzer. He had the tackle and went straight into the ground with the guy riding on his back.
And that's what I seen this here, of course, kind of in front of everything. But 1st and 10, Belle Plaine looking at scoring here, their closest scoring possession. Out of that, there's another. I'm just watching here. I didn't see any flag there. But out of the shotgun, and it was just a quick little
handoff.
Yeah.
Inside handoff, yeah.
To
Overly sniffed it out pretty good.
I was looking on that outside. Wackles in on defense. And it's going to be from under center, handed off to the right, and they will be in for a touchdown, number 7. So Belle Plaine will get 7 points here. 6 points. And just a nice hole there that was created, kind of doing some double coverage on that outside of our ends, and nice play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a simple handoff, and Albert Lee was kind of spread wide on the field, and the middle was open a little bit and made a couple nice moves and got in.
So Belle Plaine will go to kick the extra point, and just about blocked from the Albert Lee Tigers, but they will get 7 total here now. So on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, Albert Lee 35, Belle Plaine 7. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger football up here in Belle Plaine, Minnesota, from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Close enough.
With the amount of mileage we drove today, we could have been in Blaine. Nice little road trip, though, up here. We took 13 all the way up through, and then, of course, 19 over?
Yep, a little scenic route.
Yeah, do that, and got here early enough, and had a burger quick. Had a burger with coleslaw. It's pretty good. The local establishment here, and you had it's like a rodeo burger or something?
Yes, sir.
And that looked pretty good, too, so nice to get a little grub in. And before the game, and nice little drive to the field here. And, of course, they're doing a lot of construction work here as well, so parking kind of whatever. I did park in a Belle Plaine fan of the game parking spot, Brian. They didn't have the sign up. It just had a BP helmet, and so I didn't see anything else. And
oh well,
that's where we parked. Belle Plaine going to kick off here from the 40, and long kick, and that should go out of the end zone for a touchback. Of course, back there was Boz and Enzer.
Yeah, watching the pregame, the Belle Plaine kicker, he was regularly kicking 50-yard field goals. Like, he had the ball set up on the 10-yard line and was kicking them.
Uh-huh.
And they were going through the uprights with a good 10 yards, 15 yards to spare. So, quite a good kicker for Belle Plaine.
So, Albert Lee going to take over from their 20. 1st and 10. 9:22 here to go in our Southern Minnesota branding third quarter. We've got Tobers under center in that I formation, one to the left, one to the right. And hand it off to Wackles. Wackles going to try to break through on that right side. And kind of just that hole kind of closed and not going to get much.
Albert Lee calling timeout?
I believe Albert Lee's calling a timeout. Dunn doesn't like something he's seeing here.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Timeouts, of course, brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, where they're inviting you to take a quick timeout and go check out explorealbertlee.com to see all the happenings that are going on around our area. Of course, Oktoberween coming up real soon, just a couple weeks away there. Power 96, a big sponsor on that, too.
Yeah, Coach Dunn not happy about that play. I mean, it's just a routine handoff, and he called timeout and went walking out there. He was not too happy. I don't know if he was upset about the play or the effort given on the play or what. So something to ask him later.
At 2nd and 10 here, as Albert Lee lines up, and they're going to go ahead. It's going to be a pass, and it's just past Kahn.
Boy, I think Kahn lays out for that. He catches it, if he hits the ground, he might lose it then. But boy, that was close.
I'll have you line that back up to there.
Yep, we're good.
Of course, those maybe viewing now, looking down here on the Tiger sideline, question was asked, what's number 23's story? Of course, that's Charlie Irvine.
Yep.
He went out, 4 weeks ago now, probably?
Yeah, I believe so.
Probably 4 weeks ago.
Well, no, it was against St. Peter, I believe.
Okay.
Was it against?
No, it was...
was it? Yeah, it was against St. Peter.
No, it was before then, because he went
Fairmont?
out and then... yes, Fairmont. And then the Fairmont player was injured shortly after. 3rd and 10. We have Shuey in motion on that I formation. It's going to be a quick pass. Comes just on the inside. It was supposed to be, believe...
To Shuey.
Yep, Shuey.
Kind of a timing pattern where Brecken kind of, not Brecken, Teagan kind of throws it to a spot on the field, and Shuey knows where it's going, kind of makes the break, and he broke just a hair too late, and the ball landed out of bounds.
So Albert Lee gonna punt here. So Con about just in front of the end zone there, and that's going to be kicked, and it kind of takes a Belle Plaine bounce, bounces back. It's going to be inside the 50. So Belle Plaine's 59 or 48, 49-yard line, depending where they call this here.
About the 49 right now.
So Belle Plaine will take over. But yeah, getting back to with Charlie Irvine, it was that Fairmont game, because then that's when the Fairmont player had to be airlifted out of Albert Lee.
Okay.
They were hoping it wasn't as much damage or injury as what they ended up being. Still could maybe come back for playoffs, but it does not sound like it. So Belle Plaine takes over, the 49, man in motion, 17 looking for the pass. And it's going to be a huge sack by Sam McGill. And McGill getting another sack.
About a 14-yard loss there on the sack. McGill really getting after the quarterback. His first choice was being covered well on that right side by Yost, and he had no place to go with the ball. So
2nd and 24 is what they're saying here now.
You make the quarterback pull the ball down, Sam's going to get there sooner or later. More than sooner than later.
And I seen that number 17 for Belle Plaine was wanting the ball, but by the time he seen McGill in his
Right.
face, all he could do was try to move to the other side. So out of the shotgun, it'd be 2 to the right, 1 to the left for Belle Plaine. Here comes McGill. McGill gets blocked. It's going to be a pass to that 17, but in there is going to be, that is Enzer with the tackle. So they are going to get
almost the whole sack back, not quite. It's going to be 3rd and about 13.
So 3rd. And we'll say 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. Those of you watching on our Boxcaster or on our YouTube channel, be prepared to have a little bumpy, because crazies are going to get crazy here. Big 3rd down for the Albert Lee Tigers here if they can stop Belle Plaine. So Belle Plaine, 3rd and 13, ball on the 46. Quick pass, number 17, but it's tipped.
By Teeter.
Yeah, Teeter gets his hands up, and he is going to force a 4th and 13. I would assume they will punt.
Yeah, looks like their punter's coming out. Well played by Noah Teeter. Started rushing the quarterback, held up when the quarterback raised to throw the ball, and just jumped and got his hand on it. But he stopped his forward rush and enough time to gather his feet to jump. So Belle Plaine will punt here.
And punt.
Nice high punt there.
Yeah.
Tigers let it bounce.
It's going to take a Belle Plaine bounce, keep moving forward. In right around the 10.
Right on the 10, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Albert Lee going to take over here in the battle of the Tigers. What we found is it's called a streak of tigers. So there's a streak of tigers on the field right now. There's at least 22 of them on the field at this moment.
Do you know what you call a group of crows, Dave?
A murder.
A murder. Everybody knows that because it's weird.
Yeah. First and 10 out of the I formation. Now it's going to be handed off. Up the middle is going to go Wackles.
Yeah, nice run.
He's going to get close to the first down.
About 8 on that carry. Yeah, that was a really nice carry. 7. Nice run up the middle. Nice hole by the center.
We're saying 6 only. Well, once again, we don't know. But yeah, great hole there. And he was carrying a Belle Plaine Tiger for a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
So 2nd and 4, 7:15 to go here in the third quarter, brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding. That's going to be handed off again to Wackles. Wackles.
Big hole on the outside. There he goes.
And he breaks through to his left. And that is
a Tiger first down there.
And 20-ish yard, if not more, yard run by Wackles for another Tiger first down.
Yeah, my guess is Wackles is either over 100 or right at 100. He has had a couple, 3, 4 long runs. So my guess is he's over 100. And running hard in the inside, too, taking the spot of Charlie Irvine.
Now we're going to see that I formation again, one to the left, one to the right, as Torbers goes under center. He hands it off again to Wackles. Wackles breaks through to that right side. He gets another 5.
Kind of a late hit there.
There's
the flag
coming in.
Good. They got to stop that right off the bat.
Not sure. I know they're holding Shuey back.
Yeah.
He didn't like what he had seen. Crowd, that was Easton? I didn't see it. So it was after? Or?
No, he went down on the ground on the tackle, and then a guy kind of basically jumped on him. So
Tigers get another first down. In all honesty, I don't know how many yards that was, but now you tack on that penalty.
15, yeah, 15 more.
And 1st and 10 from the 40. Tober's under center, one right, one left. He looks, he's going to do a quick throw over to Gross. Gross is going to go through. We are going to have a flag in the backfield. I'm assuming it's going to be a hold. I know McGill is looking back, kind of questioning.
Personal foul, chop block. You know, chop block, folks, that's when the person is engaged up top with a defensive lineman and somebody cuts his legs out. Another lineman cuts his legs out from underneath him. I didn't see that. The only lineman I saw rushing was running towards the ball, so I don't know where that happened.
I do not know either, but that makes it 1st and 25 now from the inside of the Tiger 40.
If Caldy's watching Boxcast, see if he can see it.
He's probably watching YouTube. Ron's watching too. Going to be a quick handoff there. Or was that maybe a snubbed?
Yeah, no gain on that.
Yeah, not sure if... Not sure on that if that was maybe a snubbed handoff.
No, it just bobbled the snap a little bit. It all fell right back down on it.
So a loss of 2 or 1 makes it 2nd and 26. So Tigers, Albert Lee will come up to the line here. Ball on the 44. I formation, so very similar to what we've seen for most of this year. Tobers takes the snap. He will back up, gets a couple of good blocks. He's going to throw it deep.
He's got him open, Dave. Oh, and he dropped the ball.
The ball come out.
He caught it and pulling it back in, kind of stubbed his foot, and it jerked his hands forward, and then the ball came flying backwards at it.
So in and out of the hands of Yost will make it 3rd and 26.
He put a baseball club on that kid, and he'll catch anything.
Yes. So as Yost will come off. Nice play there. Just unfortunately in and out of the hands of Yost. 3rd and 26 here. Score still 35-7 in favor of Albert Lee. Tobers comes up to the line out of that I formation. Looks to the right, looks to the left. Yeah, maybe changing something up. Going to be a fake handoff. He'll go and he'll throw it deep again. And in and out of the hands of Shuey. There comes the flag.
Yeah.
It was double coverage, but
there was two defenders, and they both ran over the top of, I guess that's Shuey.
Yep.
Yeah, they both ran over the top of him. I don't know how the young man for Belle Plaine could be upset. So it will be pass interference on Belle Plaine. That is only a 15-yard penalty, I believe, from the previous spot.
We'll see. They're bringing everybody in here now.
So that will not be a first down. Oh, they're picking up the flag. Wow. Boy,
not sure. She got outvoted on that one, evidently.
That was a crazy conclusion.
I know
both defenders ran right over the top.
And it was
of
after the
Shuey.
play was over that she pulled her flag.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Well, here we go. Fourth down. Tigers will punt.
4th and 26 as
Con
Con's back. Yep. And Con will just get it through. But that's going to be a penalty.
Roughing the punter.
Yep. And number 14, he's running through. He runs to the runs to the left before he is brought back down. But we will see. Yeah, they hit Con pretty good there. Not sure, Brian, on with that one.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty, but it will not be a first down. So
we'll see. Roughing the kicker on the defense. Number 4.
Oh. Parents are hollering for automatic first down, but it's not. It's just 15 yards from the original spot. And re-kick, or we can say we don't want the penalty.
According to what they're saying here in the stands is that it should be an automatic according to the rules.
It's not.
They're only giving him, is that?
And I didn't think there was
44 to the 49, a 5-yard penalty. So there's a lot of confusion here. Another punt. And that one's going to be a higher punt. And going to take a
nice
Albert
roll.
Lee bounce.
Huge bounce. Well, that's better than the last one.
It'll be roughly to around the 20-yard line, is what I heard him say.
Right. Somewhere in that vicinity.
Yeah, the fans here from Albert Lee not happy with how that came out.
It's a personal foul. I believe in high school is an automatic first down. Nothing else is unless it reaches the distance that you needed to make the first down on.
But still only a 5-yard.
Well, yeah, that's a judgment call there.
Because it was only a 5-yard penalty. Belle Plaine will take over, and they'll go hand off to the left side. And can't really tell from our angle. It's a 2nd and 10, so no gain on that.
Yeah, all the officials are graded too, and then they're asked to officiate playoff games. And
we have fans here. What's this now? A whistle down.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. It's a legal formation on Belle Plaine, so they'll back them up 5 yards, false start, if you will.
Zooming back in, I know people here were looking on their phones, trying to see on that and getting the final conclusion of why that was called what it was called. But, like I said, we can't really hear where we're at and what the call was.
Yeah, they have no PA set up to go over the PA like they do in Albert Lee to make the call, the referee making the call verbally. So it'll be 2nd and 15 from about their 15.
Yeah, exactly is what it looks like there, Brian. Good call.
Well,
Out of the shotgun is Belle Plaine, man in motion. As Albert Lee adjusts. And McGill tries to break through. He's going to shove shove the quarterback out. I'm thinking it's before.
He made a yard.
Oh, he did get a yard. Okay.
So it'll be
They're gonna give him a
3rd
yard.
and 14 from the 16. Well, they have 3rd and 13, but maybe it is.
We just go with it, folks. That's all we can do here on the radio. All right, so 3rd and 13, ball on the 16-yard line of Belle Plaine. They're going to go 3 to the right. Single running back. It is going to be a pass. He passes quick through the hands of number 22.
Coverage by Con there.
I think, do we have a little mist in that
Maybe,
air?
Perhaps.
I don't feel
Either that or
nothing.
it's fog.
It's weird. It looks like it is almost like a mist, but we don't feel nothing on us.
It's fog.
Yeah, it's just weird.
So Belle Plaine will punt, and Tigers setting up to receive the punt about midfield.
We do have blankets set up if needed to throw over things. Here comes the punt, and that is going to go.
Got out right at the 50.
Yeah, I believe that was Gross.
Yep.
At the 50. So Albert Lee is going to take over. Once again, Albert Lee leading 35-7 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation scoreboard. This is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger football up here in Belle Plaine, Minnesota. Brought to you in the Americana Insurance press box. 58% on our box for Power. This second half going a little slower than the first, Brian.
So I can let the squirrel go to provide power for us?
Yeah, we don't need to have the squirrel tonight. Well, you just wait. I would just wait. You never know. All right, 1st and 10 for Albert Lee from the 50 as they line up here in the I formation again. And this time it's Wackles from under center. He's going to pitch it back to Tobers, and Tobers is going to go down for a loss of about 5.
Yeah.
It's a 2nd and 15.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything on the outside, and Teagan kind of tried to stretch it out a little bit to find the lane, and Belle Plaine did a nice job of closing everything up.
And maybe that was a play call that I had some influence in. Like I was telling Don, I like when he uses that double-headed monster. It's been a while since we've seen it, but of course, maybe just working some kinks out here. So once again, it's going to be Wackles under center. This time handed off to Nope, it's fake to Mistecco.
Wackles
he keeps it, and he gets
about 10. Yeah, about 9. It's going to be 3rd and 6, it looks like.
Yeah, I was just looking to see where they had.
Yeah,
that
you know,
line.
Albert Lee does start the playoffs on Tuesday. It's good to put Wackles on film playing quarterback as well as Teagan to give. It gives coaches something else to prepare for.
So now they're making Tobers come out of the game. Something with his helmet, possibly. So some equipment, as Dunn's looking to see. Dunn's not happy that they made him come out. Making him go get mouth guard. Saying that he doesn't have a mouth guard?
Must have lost it.
Well, that would make sense. So they're going to get him re-equipped with a mouth guard here. 3rd and 6, 3:24 to go here in the Southern Minnesota Branding third quarter. Wackles under center. He's going to go ahead and hand it off to Mistecco. Mistecco gets through a big hole, breaks through to the right. He keeps running. He's going to get close to the touchdown, but there is a flag.
Yeah, right in the spot where it's holding. He threw it right away, too.
Lock in, guys! We gotta play ball!
So not sure. Hold is what we're assuming was called. Like I said, tough for us to hear. 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, it's going to be about 3rd and 15 again, or 16.
Tell you what, that was a nice run, though, by Mistecco.
Yeah, right up the middle, and he scooted pretty quickly there.
So it'll be 3rd and 16 now. don't know if you do that same play over again, but that was a nice play.
Well, you want to keep this clock running because this quarter has lasted about the same amount as the first half.
It has, actually, Brian. You are correct. Okay, so 3rd and 16, I formation again. This time pitched back to Shuey. Shuey's now going to throw it over to Wackles. Wackles will break through to the outside. He's going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage.
That was Tolbers in the backfield as the tailback who threw the ball.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought it was Shuey.
That's what I mean. With playoffs coming up, you want to put that back on tape for the defensive coaches of the teams you play to have to account for that. Okay, when 10 goes in the backfield, hey, he can throw it out of that, formation also.
It looks like they're going to stay on the field here with a 4th and 10. Once again, we're going to see Wackles under center, I formation, and he's going to go ahead and keep that. He is going to pass it. He passes it deep over.
He caught that. Holy cow.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Carter Kahn with an amazing catch. He was laying basically on his belly and stuck his hands out. I still don't understand how he caught that.
I don't know either. I'm looking. I'm going to zoom up on our box cast here. It should come through here in just a second. But it's a 1st and 10 for Albert Lee. I believe that was in our camera site there. I didn't expect that to happen, Brian. That was in there. It's in his hands.
Wow.
So 1st and 10. This time it's going to be Tolbers. He's going to receive the handoff from Wackles. Get ahead for a couple yards there. Yeah, looking back on that box cast, it was a catch.
Wow. What a catch.
Wow. So 2nd and 7 as we get back to this action here.
But I think he was actually laying on the ground.
I believe
and
so.
stuck his hands out, and it fell into his hands. So,
yeah, he kind of slipped a little bit and getting a little slippery here.
Wow.
But, wow. Yeah, wow is all we can say on that one. All right, so a 2nd and 7. This time we're going to see Wackles again. He pitch it back to Tolbers. Tolbers will find a couple blockers up front, and he's going to get through.
He will get the first down there.
Okay, I'm going to say it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Yeah, first down, Albert Lee.
From about the 12-yard line of Belle Plaine.
Yeah, minutes.
Injured Belle Plaine player.
Okay,
down.
yeah, he's down.
The far sideline there.
He is moving his legs. Maybe just lost his breath. Stinger, he is kicking his legs, so that is a good sign. But we're going to have a quick break in the action here. Once again, all timeouts brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. Once again, on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Albert Lee up 35-7 up here in Belle Plaine on a brisk October Eve. The MEA break. So for those parents that do know that their kids are off tomorrow, and as well as Friday and Monday as well. So I did not know Monday as well, but I got the notification today. So my little squirt will be going to Grandma and Grandpa's. So do not take your kids to school tomorrow, Friday, or Monday.
Well, most of the people that have kids in school already know that, Dave. So.
Well, I'm still a new dad. Only been a dad for 4.5 years, Brian.
Yeah.
Still getting used to it. But yeah, getting back here quick to while they're still working on the player, looks like number 58 on the sidelines there of Belle Plaine. As we're looking here, I'm going to try to zoom in on how you can maybe see a little bit of the fog, how it's coming through. It looks almost like a mist, but it is not misting here in Belle Plaine. It was a 4% chance. We didn't bring our canopy in just in case because it was a 4% chance. We do have our blankets. I got my coat. I can stand to get a little wet if needed. I do have a bag in here as well. So sometimes when we're in the stands, it takes a little bit to get everything up and running. But yeah, once again, CVB, thank you for sponsoring all the timeouts this season. And go sign up to be a scarer or a volunteer for October Ween. All right, it's 1st and 10 from the 13. Minute 17 here left in the Southern Minnesota Branding third quarter. Actually, it was a fake handoff to Misteko, held by Wackles. He's going to go ahead
Wow, that picked me out. I thought Mistecco took the handoff on the inside.
Like a gain of 5 is what it's looking here, Brian.
Yep, yeah. Tigers can get a first down without scoring at the 2. Yeah, that picked me out. That was pretty good.
So 2nd and 5. And it looks like they are going to maybe start bringing in some additional players here shortly, as some are warming up on the side. Here we go, a 2nd and 5. Wackel's under center. He's going to go ahead. He's going to keep that. He's going to toss it back to Tobers. Tobers kind of bobbles it just a little bit. He's going to get about back to
maybe a yard. Yeah, about a yard on that.
Yep.
So it's going to be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, somewhere in that vicinity.
From this angle, it looks like 3rd and 3. We'll see what they say on the big scoreboard.
Another Belle Plaine, or no, somebody called timeout. Or an injury. It was an injury for Belle Plaine. He's walking off the field now.
And so now they're telling players to get back where they need to be. Okay, 3rd and 3. 20 seconds to go here. Albert Lee leading 35-7. Looks like Wackel's going to be under center in that I formation. Mistecco right behind him. And then Tobers, one to the right, one to the left. Here's the snap. And it's going to be a quick pass from Wackel's into the hands of Carter Kahn for a Tiger touchdown.
Yeah, kind of that. Carter had the cornerback one-on-one with no safety help. And I think it's an automatic throw it to Carter when they see that formation. They've done it I don't know how many times this year. So just a toss and catch. Carter out jumps, high points the ball. Easy touchdown for the Tigers.
Diaz goes up for the extra point. Snap, the kick, and it is good. On your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Albert Lee 42, Belle Plaine 7. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger football here from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Tigers go down a little bit of run game, a little bit of throw game, Brian, all in all.
Yeah.
Just moves the chains and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, they've done everything pretty well tonight, obviously, to put 42 on the board. The run game has been great. Passing game when they needed it. It's like I said, Kahn gets one-on-one and either wide out and no safety help, and I think it's an automatic throw to him. I think the coaches have told both quarterbacks because we've seen it so many times this year. And Carter's a good athlete, jumps high, catches the ball at the high point for a touchdown.
Side note, do you know what a group of baboons is called?
A Nelson?
Congress.
Now we're going to tell jokes.
Well,
I
do know that one too. There's a few of those that.
So Rabbi.
No.
Oh, I can't do that one. Good
kick from Diaz to inside of the 20. Breaks through to the right. Again, a have a hole. There comes a flag. They're going to get inside of the 48.
It's a little ridiculous when everybody can see it, and then the elderly fans hollering garners the attention of the referee, and then, oh yeah, you're right, throws the flag. So it's been pretty obvious on a bunch of different plays tonight. Elderly kind of on the short end of that, but they get this one right, so that's all it counts. Just get one.
So I'm not sure where they're going to spot this ball back to, but we will see. Flag went down at the 40, but once again, it should go from there. So the 30. So Belle Plaine will take over from their 30-yard line, trailing Albert Lee 42-7. We'll back up here again so we can get this on for our viewers at home. So again, thank you if you're watching on Boxcast or our YouTube channel, or if you're listening the old-fashioned way there on 96.1 FM. Out of the shotgun, going to be handed off to that number 3 again. He's going to break through to the left, but he is in the air, folks.
Sammy picked him up.
Yes. Sam picked him up and just carried him back. Set him down nicely, though.
Kind of carried him like a baby.
Even the fans here, like, he's carrying him.
That's kind of funny.
That he was.
You don't see that every day, folks. It's really kind of unique. That's the end of the third quarter, finally.
Third quarter was brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding. We're going to head right into the fourth quarter. Hey, fourth quarter is brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. And right now we see your Albert Lee Tigers leading 42-7 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard. Once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors that have been with us this whole year and will continue to go with us as we go into sections. Of course, per our agreement with the Minnesota State High School League, we are a radio partner that does offer some streaming services, but unfortunately they charge quite a bit to stream, even for radio. So we will just be having radio coverage starting next Tuesday on. And I know there'll be a few other ways you can watch it, but if you do end up maybe watching it on one of them, don't forget you can turn up the best play-by-play coverage in all of southern Minnesota. That's here on Power 96. Belle Plaine is going to take over at second and 10 is what it says from their 30. Quick pass out of the shotgun into the hands of the receiver, but he's going to take a loss as he is met right away. Not sure who got that tackle, Brian.
I believe it was Shuey.
So it's going to be third.
He's clapping his hands. He's read that play pretty well all night, so no surprise that he came up with that one.
Third and 15. I'll make sure we get the camera angle down here as well. This is going to be a pass as he is going to get wrap touched first by 47. I believe that's Herdalo, correct?
Yep.
And then wrapped up
by 51, 54. Boy, a whole bunch of them.
I believe, 47. And that it is Mason Herdalo. He was the first one there. And it is fourth and a long ways. It says fourth and 11, but the ball is on the 11.
It's
so it's
fourth and about 28.
How are we sitting there on that angle?
They're saying 30. Yeah, I'll go 30.
Fourth and 30. How's that angle?
That's just eyeballing. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, fourth and 30. And I believe they're going to punt it, which it looks like they are. And the kick is going to be a nice kick. And it's going to actually, goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. So Albert Lee going to take over on Belle Plaine's 45. So first and 10. Get this all changed away here. Once again, on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Albert Lee 42, Belle Plaine 7. And we're heading, like I said, into the GT Window and Door and Gutter by GT fourth quarter. Clock running here, which is good because you can tell fans are getting a little chilly here. And the third quarter took almost as long as the first half.
Yes, it did. It seemed to last forever. There was quite a few penalties, quite a few stoppages also, other stoppages.
So first and 10 as
Albert Lee's swapping out players now, getting some of the younger ones, the underclassmen, some time to get in to a game.
So number 20 is in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to, fake to number 11. He's going to just take it and run, and he's going to get down to a first yard and more, as I believe, I don't want to say the name.
Soren.
Yep.
I believe, let me look quick.
I think you're right, too.
Firmestead.
Yeah, Firmestead. And so he uses his legs to get another Albert Lee first down.
Albert Lee swapping out linemen now. Sebchuk coming out. The offensive line's done just a tremendous job tonight opening up holes and giving Teagan and Brecken ample time to throw.
So out of that I formation, we're seeing a lot of different names here. Firmstead's going to hand off to number 11.
That's Castanone.
Okay, and he's going to get a short gain there. So it'll be second and 8, 7. They keep moving it. Don't know yet. Haven't heard. Some speculation on who we will be playing. We have not heard. Of course, they won't have anything till, I would say, maybe tomorrow at the earliest.
I'm thinking Friday.
2nd and 6 out of that I formation. It's going to be Ran, I believe, casting on again. He's going to get close to the first down. Looks like just going to be
a couple yard gain there.
And now they're backing him up.
3rd and 2.
Now they're moving it forward.
3rd and 2.
I'll say 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 sounds good to me. Just trying to look at some of the other players that are out on the field as well right now.
Aaron Boyer, he's a guard. He got in there.
Dylan Gross again there as the back, along with Luis Chavez. And that's going to be handed off to the left and going to get back to about the original yard to gain. Yeah, it's kind of away from us now a little bit, so it'll be 4th and 3. So actually saying that maybe a loss of 1.
And I see downtown Diaz is coming out of the game for a replacement. I see 1 tackle. I don't have a number for him. These are all sophomore and freshmen now playing, I believe, except for with a handful of
It's going to be pitched back to Rivera. Rivera will break 1 tackle. He's going to get close to the first down marker. And we will
Looks
see.
like he's there.
I think he's there, but we'll wait and see. Clock still running, and...
Yep, they gave him a first down.
First down, Tiger, Albert Lee.
Keep that clock running. Yep, we're fine.
Okay, let's make sure we're in that end zone for when we score again. So, yeah, a lot of underclassmen getting in here, which is good to see. And this is the time, too. They got to get their playing time in. And
absolutely.
So we'll try to get as many names as we can for you over the air. A lot of maybe some parents, grandparents listening in. 1st and 10 is going to be handed off to Gross. Lewis Gross, he's going to get maybe a yard.
Bouguet, he's an offensive lineman. He got put in there. Who else? Yeah, Devin Gross is now the tailback.
And they're giving him maybe 2, so 2nd and 8 for Albert Lee. Looking out there right now.
Mason Flatham's in there on the offensive line. He's playing guard, I believe.
And going to be a pitch back to Gross. Gross breaks through to the left.
Got the corner? No, not quite.
He's going to be taken down inbounds.
At about the 3, maybe the 4.
It's going to be close. And, you have a chance of getting a first down. It says it is 3rd and 2. They get 2.5. They're going to be enough for a first down. But let's just get a touchdown here, so we don't have to worry about moving those chains anymore. 3rd and 2. 5:31 to go in your GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT, 4th quarter. Hand it off to number 11. He's going to break through in. Waiting for the call. They're going to say he's down. It's going to be a first down.
It will be a first down. That's fine. Keep the clock running.
Yep, keeps it going. And so first down, Albert Lee. At first, everybody signaling that he was in, but they're saying he was down just shy.
Soren running the offense very well tonight. Complete control.
Steady,
He seems very comfortable. We're not getting a whole lot of time, obviously, to some of the bigger blowouts this year. He's gotten some time, but looks good out there.
Let's try to zoom in here just a tad. And going to be out of that I formation. It's going to be ran in. That's Gross. Number 30, Gross.
Devin.
So, nice run there. So, touchdowns by both the Gross boys tonight. Both Devin and Dylan getting a touchdown in tonight's game. So, I know Mom's here. I don't know if Dad might be on the road working.
Yeah, well, Mom and Dad got to buy him a steak for dinner tomorrow.
Yeah. So, good run there. Let's see who's going to... They're going to go for the 2.
They want 50.
And...
No. They just took a knee.
Okay.
They just took a knee. Kind of classy. You don't need to score any more points.
So 48 is the new score, Albert Lee, on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard. Albert Lee, 48, Belle Plaine 7, with 4:44 to go in your GT Window and Door and Gutter by GT, fourth quarter. Of course, this is Power 96 live coverage of Tiger football here live from Belle Plaine, brought to you by the Americana Insurance Press Box. I'll tell you what, Brian, just very classy thing. We've seen him do that a lot this year. You got the points. Sorry.
I'll just get it for you.
But we've seen Coach Dunn do that quite a bit, and like I said, that there's nothing wrong with that. Daya's going to go in here now to kick, kind of directing people where to go. Of course, he's the
probably got a whole new
starter
cover team out there right now. Guys taking the place of other players that have left the game. Daya's actually the only starter out there.
Yeah, that's what I think. There's a number 58. Love to see that. I think that's 58. My old football number. And here's the kick. Going to be the squib kick to about the 25, picked up by number 2. He's going to go ahead and he's going to try to run up the middle and get nowhere there, as it looks like number 11 will get the tackle.
Castanon.
Yeah, so Belle Plaine going to take over. Actually, number 11 is Luis Chavez is what I show, but you're showing something else on yours?
Oh, yeah, I thought so. Let me look.
I do not have the new one. I probably could pull that out of my pocket.
Well, Luis Chavez Castanon.
Okay, so they have the full name on that. Okay. 4:04 to go, 4:03 as the clock is ticking. And Belle Plaine getting up to the line.
I saw Caden Foreman go in as defensive end opposite of Herdalo. So taking the place of Sam McGill.
So waiting for the
snap.
Yeah, snap. Oh, and it goes over the head. And Herdalo's going to get there.
Cover the ball.
And Albert Lee will take over as Mason Herdalo coming in and jumping on that ball. So Albert Lee going to take over on the... They haven't even updated the thing yet, so
15.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, about the 16, actually. Yeah, actually, Herdalo beat the quarterback back to the ball, which is kind of cool to see. I would think Albert Lee victory formation here, maybe.
Are we sitting there good, Brian?
I just
good?
turned it.
Oh, sorry, yep. Brian, of course, being cameraman alongside of me tonight. Caldy had the night off. And Firmstead will take it out of the I formation, hand it off to Rivera. Rivera actually does a couple of big cuts to the left side, a couple of nice blocks there from some fellow Tigers, and that is in for a touchdown. So Albert Lee's going to go 54-7 here with 2:46 to go in the GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT fourth quarter.
Yeah, Rivera went around that outside. Aiden Boss got an absolute...
Was it Boss?
Killer block on the guy. Kind of scared him, I think, surprised him that he was there standing there and just put his hands up and let him run into him. Basically, you can't actually lay a block on that because that's a crackback block and you get flagged for it. But Aiden just kind of stood there and guy ran into him, so great play.
Yeah, and we're going to see them just take victory knee formation again. If you're watching on Boxcast or YouTube, go back and watch about 30 seconds ago. Rivera comes in to a coach, and they went to kind of hit backs, and he slid right off the coach's coat and down on the ground. But pretty cool thing to see. So on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Albert Lee up 54-7 with 2:46 to go here in your GT Window and Door. Gutters by GT fourth quarter. Once again, this is Albert Lee Tiger football live from Belle Plaine from the Americana Insurance Press Box. So Albert Lee going to kick off again. Different group of guys out there again on the kickoff. Like I said, everybody getting in a little piece of this game action tonight. And let's just see what Tigers will do here. as Diaz will kick, and he kicks it deep, and it's going to go to the 10-yard line. Belle Plaine's going to bring it back through, goes up, cuts up the middle, and will get a nice gain up to about the 32, 33, depending on where they mark it down at.
Yeah, Dave, I want to do a quick shout-out to our cheerleaders out here. They've been going at it all year long. They work hard, get everything, all their cheers correctly and everything. It's fun to have cheerleaders again. We went so many years without cheerleaders. That it's really nice that they participate in this.
That it is, and, of course, keeping the crowd here warmed up. All the crazies right in front of us, and they're waiting for the next cheer to come on down the line. Belle Plaine's going to take over from their own 33, 1st and 10, and going to be kind of ran up the middle, but I don't know, ran right. I don't know if he ran into his own guy there.
No, he ran into number 60 or 56.
Okay, 56 for Albert Lee.
Yeah, trying to get a name here quick. Kind of sucks when you're old. You got
your glasses on.
and then don't have a 56 on my roster.
No, so
that's
not
what
sure
I
that
get.
Is, but
trying to help out.
Yeah.
2nd
and 9, minute 26 to go. Going to be handed off. Actually, fake handoff as number 30 is going to hold it. Breaks through to the right side. Now we have a flag come in. Not sure what is going on with this. If it's going to be a hold.
I don't know if it didn't look like he got a face mask. The Tiger player got a face mask. We got, personal foul on the Tigers.
Not sure what the call was. We couldn't see what the call was again. We apologize for that.
I think it was a face mask, Dave.
Okay. Kind of from the backfield, so tough to see on that. But it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Belle Plaine with 1:10 to go as the clock is ticking. 54-7, of course, your score. Favor of Albert Lee. And that's going to be
kept.
A quick pitch back. And ball is loose. Tigers, Albert Lee look like they're going to get it.
Yep, they did.
As it is number 11, which we've been saying is his name a lot here.
Castanon.
In this 4th quarter. He's making some big plays. And Albert Lee's going to take over here. So I'm assuming we're going to see victory formation as it's 37 seconds to go here. The thing I'm really looking forward to seeing here, Brian, is, and we'll make sure we get it zoomed in, is, of course, after the game, we'll go into the Studio 22 post-game show, but can't wait to see those players greet Coach Dunn. We're 18-17. We're a matter of taking a knee here, and they take the knee. And I tell you what, folks, Albert Lee is going to win this one, 54-7. Not sure of when the last time, how everything comes out to be. Your Albert Lee Tigers are 6-2 on the season with an impressive win heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, they totally dominated, which they should have. I mean, they're a better team than Belle Plaine, and they did dominate. So it was good to see them get back on track and in all aspects really of their team, of their game. Played well at defense, ran the ball extremely well, and pass was sufficient. They did well in all aspects.
So we're going to head right into the Studio 22 post-game show, as we'll have just a break here quick as the teams will come out. They're doing their handshakes now. They'll go into the middle. While we have that little break, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors again. They've been with us, like I said, all season here on Power 86. Of course, you have American Insurance. They've been bringing you the press box. Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services. They bring you the scoreboard. The Tiger football pregame was brought to you by Studio 22 as well as the postgame show. All timeouts this year brought to you by the Alberley Convention and Visitors Bureau. First quarter has been brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Second quarter by Dawson Limousine. The halftime show and fourth quarter brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. And then the third quarter brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding. Once again, go out and thank these sponsors.
Patronize them.
Patronize them. Do whatever you need to do. Let them know that you really appreciate having local sports here on a local radio station with Power 96. And then, of course, our sports boosters. As I'm watching, it looks like it's Mr. Sam McGill leading that prayer there, as normally He normally does. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, the Albert Lee Seed House and Garden Center, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Derek's Preferred Auto, Living Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, and Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Marthaler Honda. And we're going to take a quick break as we're going to watch the players go down into the end zone, which they're starting to take off as something we haven't seen now here in the last couple of weeks. It's something I really, really enjoy seeing, and I know he loves it. And we'll get that definitely back in. It sounds like I'm going to maybe do an interview with him tomorrow since he'll be leaving town on Friday, so we won't be here for Tiger Sports Saturday. But there's the team down there. And there goes Coach Dunn into the pile. So something they've done cool. After every win. I'm glad they got to do it here again tonight. Dunn, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. It's not because it's 40 degrees outside. It's just something that has been very special. He don't know how they got into it, but they started doing that after every win, and there they continued it on tonight. 8-2, your Albert Lee Tigers on that end of the season.
6-2.
Or 6-2, sorry. What did I say?
8-2, 12-2.
Well, we might be there as we keep moving on through.
Well, 12-2 is the goal now, right?
12 and goal. But let's continue with our sports boosters, of course, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Alpha Orthodontics, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove, Becker Auto Sales on the corner in Hayward, the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, Collins Auto Repair, Thompson Sanitation, Etc. Credit Union, the Overhead Door Company, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, JJ's Hardware in Northwood, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, and Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva. And down there, I don't know if you can see him, he's smiling, one of our proud sponsors, Mr. Adam Godeke. He'll have to go back and watch this. I can't see it because it's kind of angled off weird. But, yeah. But this has been Power 96's live coverage here tonight from Belle Plaine as your Albert Lee Tigers come out victorious. 54-7 was your final score. This has been the Studio 22 postgame show. Like I said, we want to thank all of our sponsors, especially our in-game sponsors, and of course, Americana Insurance for bringing you the Americana Insurance Press Box. With that, I believe I have all of the bills paid. We're going to go ahead and I didn't even get him on there, Brian. It wasn't even close to him. I'm just looking back here. You guys hit the top of his head. But on behalf, like I said, I'm Dave Nelson, Sports Director here for Power 96, along with B-Ball on the call, Mr. Brian Ball. We're going to go ahead.